What is going on? What is going on, people? Do you know what I haven't done? Give me a jolly second. And hold on a minute. This is what I haven't done. I haven't got my chat ready, so I can see you, lovely folks. Okay, we are here and we are live in color, right? Also, what I need to actually do is because you see, when it comes to me doing the tell all, and I show footage, the issue that I get with um what do you call these peoples again? There we go. That's exactly what I need. I need this there. So obviously I'll show a little bit of the video, you know what I mean? But for the most part, I'll probably have this picture in the background, okay? Purely because when it comes to the tail, they're very, very strict with their copyright rules. Last time I think I got a copyright strike, so definitely don't want that to happen again, okay, ladies and gentlemen. But we are gonna start off in front of your screens, as you can see here, with Julie and Brandon, and then work our way to Gino, Jasmine, Rob. Yeah. Now I know this is very early for a lot of people who are obviously stateside, Canadian side, other places in the world. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, right now in the UK it is 2 p.m. I know obviously right now it is pretty much the morning time for a lot of you folks. I see that Christina said this is I've caught a I've never caught a 8 a.m. live. Well, it's good to see you here, okay? Miller Gross, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Precious, how are you? Oh, Precious is all the way in South Africa. And right now it is 3 p.m. there, so that is fantastic. You know what I mean? Now, with that being said, though, okay, probably not expecting too many people to be here this time, but it is what it is. I'm sure a lot of you folks who enjoy watching the live stream at the when you wake up, and it's obviously a replay. But with that being said, please do make sure you start off by liking the video, also subscribing as well, okay, folks. That'd be lovely, lovely, lovely. But for the people who are currently here and able to actually make it, please do your best to be as interactive as possible in the live stream, because as I always say, the live streams are for the viewers and not so much for me. So it's more about your thoughts, your comments, and less about mine. But with that being said, though, let's start off with Brandon and my apologies, Brandon and Julia. Okay, in their situation, because boy, definitely trouble with these two. But it always has been trouble with these two since the very get-go. The question is, will things ever improve with these two? You let me know. But hey, let's get into it.
Get a second opinion about your infertility diagnosis. Where does that stand?
She agreed to get a second opinion, and I feel like she's putting that off.
You know what's so crazy? Their whole argument to begin with was all about him wanting children, and her saying that she didn't want any because she was afraid that she would never be approved for kids, which respectfully makes a lot of sense. Okay, it makes a lot of sense respectfully. Okay, but then she further on agreed that yes, she was going to get a second test. You know what I mean? Checkup, and then what happened? According to Brandon here, she hasn't gone. She has not gone to get a second checkup, which is quite interesting because I do wonder the strength of the relationship between Brandon and Julia. Is it as strong as what Brandon thinks it is or what he would like it to be? Because for me personally, I feel like Julia's probably more, she's probably more out of the relationship than she's in the relationship. Dominique, Unique, Neek, welcome to the stream. Hope you are good. Hope you are good, okay? Now let's continue, okay? Come on, guys. Let's get these going. Maybe it's a lesson like not do a live stream so early. Where's all of my UK peeps at? Probably work. But anyway, with that being said, okay, hold on. Christine says, to be fair, just a consultation with a fertility specialist is like $200 an hour. Oh, is it? That's crazy. I mean, obviously, I guess Brandon is saying it because he's ready to put up the cash. I can't imagine him mentioning it without having the cash to put it up. Because I'd imagine it'd be coming out of his pocket, not Julia's. So if he's obviously insisting on paying it, and probably his family, his mom and dad are probably looking to pay for it too. Maybe this is why they're having this conflict between the fertility as well as her parents coming over, because both things are going to cost. Bringing her parents to the States is going to cost the same way as her getting a fertility checkup as well, or a consultation. But yeah, welcome to the stream, Miss Jackson. I hope you are good this early morning in the stateside. But let's continue with a little bit more. Hold on a minute. As a married woman, I can't imagine having a child with my husband if our marriage was rocky. I mean, listen, this is 2025, right? We're living in this era where a lot of people are having kids are having kids regardless of how rocky their relationship is. A lot of people are having children because they think that having a kid is going to save their marriage or save their relationship. You see what I'm saying? So sadly, we're not really, sadly, we live in those times where more people are having kids when they are in an unhealthy relationship than there are people having kids in a healthy relationship.
Julia was pushing the limits.
What is limits?
There's the problem. Julia just said, what are limits?
My apologies. So let's talk about that. How can somebody tell me, why does she not know what limits are? That is concerning. If your partner says limits, what's limits? That is a red flag, a massive red flag. But hey ho, all is good. Hope you're well. Yeah, I'm good, man. Miss Dominique, unique. Right, let's get this crack-a-lack in here.
You have to know that in marriage there are limits.
Wild. So Julia's a bit wild. That's her personality.
When her vagina's out, what am I gonna say? Like, oh, pull your out too. Pull those out too.
I've got to say, Brandon is going to be one of the most immature men I have seen on the show. I feel like Brandon hasn't fully matured mentally. I do feel like he's still living. I feel like he still thinks he's a kid. Some of the things he does are very, very strange, to be honest with you. But then his parents kind of give off the same energy, to be honest with you. You see what I'm saying? Man, I wouldn't be surprised if his mom and dad were brother and sister. You never know. Brandon makes me cringe. Listen, I'm with you, girl. Like, you know what I mean? Because he's just a strange dude, isn't he? So no, I completely agree with that, with him making you cringe, because he makes me cringe. That's why I just made my comment, you know what I'm saying? That is God, that's God Precious over here, literally laughing head off. Shilly Shally 78, welcome to the stream, how you doing? Mads, is this the full episode you're recapping or preview? We are recapping the episode itself in particular. Well, we're recapping the parts that I thought that are most worth talking about, and that is Brandon and Julia, as well as Gino, Jasmine, and Rob situation, which we will get to. You're still early right now. We haven't got to Gino, Jasmine, and Rob at the moment. They'll be coming on after this couple itself in particular. Okay. But just so you know, for people who are coming in, there will be times when I will not be showing you the actual footage. I'll just be playing the audio. Okay, due to just copyright issues. All right. So just bear that in mind if you're coming in now. And there's no need to be sorry. Yes, you got in, and that's the main thing. With their issues, they should get a root therapist. Oh yeah, 100%. But to be fair, with the issues, I just feel like I feel like their relationship is done. To be honest with you, I personally don't think a therapist would help their relationship, because I do not believe that Julia is that committed to this relationship. I don't believe that Julia takes this relationship seriously enough. To be honest with you, especially what Sophie says eventually as well. Okay, which we'll get into. Cookies and creamed. Welcome to the stream. I mean, it's morning for you, right? And you're already creaming. Cookies, come on now. What's going on, love? Welcome to the stream again. Good to see you again, okay? Keep it consistent.
In a low, comfortable voice, Julia, please stop. Come down. Instead of screaming and yelling and hollering and making a big scene about it, he tried to de-escalate this situation.
To be fair, Brandon's mom did make a very fair point that obviously when Julia was dancing around and behaving the way she was behaving, that she does make a fair point that he did try and address her in a sensible, calm, collected way. He didn't try and address her in a way that was loud and abrupt, or he didn't try and make a scene. He tried to bring it down quietly and respectfully. So that is something that is a very good point. You know what I mean? Something that definitely shouldn't be overseen there. Let's have a look here. Canel was sabotaged. Jay Canel, I don't know what that is. I am over Rob. His outfit for the tell-all was not helping him against Sophie, saying he's like a man. Do you know what? I didn't even think about his outfit. So when I come across it again here, I'm gonna have to think about it. I didn't think about it before. Let's have a look. Reba sabotaged Gino. Who's Reba? Reba? What? Who sabotaged Gino? What's going on here? Brandon's parents don't help. They don't help. That's what I'm saying, Miller. Like, his parents don't help. That's why I'm saying. Listen, I just think there's something funky going on in that family. To be honest with you, just saying. Hi and thank you, of course. They looked sunburnt. Oh yeah, because they were on a they were on a cruise. That's why, because his parents are currently on a cruise. But imagine that though. If I'm on a cruise right now, okay, would I want to stop my cruise to just appear on the tell-all? Then again, though, the cruises can be quite expensive. They probably thought, yeah, we could go and get some. We could earn a couple of bucks, real quick. So maybe it makes sense to be financially. But hey ho, it would take a lot for me to want to, step off my cruise to want to be on the tail. But to be fair, though, his parents are super close with him, aren't they? So it's no surprise, to be fair. Yeah, his parents are super close with him, so it's not a surprise. Yeah, I still question if mommy and daddy are not siblings or related in some way. Is Gino's wife pregnant? Yes, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. Don't worry. Isn't she the therapist? Need to check. Who's the therapist? Who are you talking about? Sorry, I'm not too sure here. Who are you talking about, guys? You're all saying therapist. Who are we talking about here?
May have had a thing with him as well.
In the resort. He doesn't know what happened exactly. He's just trying to push me for. No, we didn't.
You see what's going on here? Julia's always like why is she put up with new secrets? I don't know if I believe this one personally, but yeah, she's claiming that she's got a whole nother that not only did she kiss her ex, but she's now saying that she was someone else with another dude that Brandon knows about, but she never told Brandon the full truth.
The guy? No. But he wants to know. I don't know. Did he really wants to know or he just saying? What happened with him? I'm gonna tell you off camera.
Off camera.
Yeah. I didn't tell her. No, she didn't tell me.
Please explain to me, does she give you vibes of somebody who is, oh, Reba's the therapist. Oh, my bad. Somebody please tell me, like, does anybody actually fully believe? Anyone believe that Julia is even committed to this relationship? That Julia takes this relationship seriously? The woman didn't even know that kissing her ex was cheating, apparently. Didn't even know what boundaries were, limitations. Like, come on. Limits, come on. I remember, yeah, Reba was the therapist that was talking about open marriages and talking about how they can be a good thing and all that kind of mumbo jumbo. I remember now. Let's have a look. I'm close with my parents, but they don't get involved in my marriage, especially if there's an argument. See, come on now. Respect for parents right there. The parents do look alike. They fell from the same tree. I'm telling you, man, these parents look alike a lot. See, you're seeing it now. You're seeing it now. That's why Brandon looks strongly like both his parents. I mean, obviously that's a normal thing, but I'm just saying. But the way he behaves is very. Fallon Nick, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's been a long time since I've seen you. Hope you are well. Hope you are good. Let's have a look here. With those therapists, really even. I think what you're saying is that with those therapists, really even were they really even therapists because they didn't help anyone? There you go. They were just paid actors. None of them were therapists, man. Come on, you couldn't convince me. They said nothing that was constructive, and they helped nothing when things went messy. Julia is very inspired by Jasmine. Potentially. Bingo. Yep. I think she loves him, but they're just too different. I don't see where she loves him, but fair enough. Brandon's eyes and member were bigger than his personality when he met Julia. Brandon's eyes were bigger than his personality when he met Julia. I'm not too sure. Can you further explain what you mean, please? Julia's wanting a baby with Skippy. Who's Skippy? What ex? What's going on here? Maybe there is love, but they are definitely not compatible. Facts. Definitely not compatible. Definitely not. Good to see you again, man. No, she takes advantage of quiet Brian. Oh yeah. I would say she does. Yeah. God's grace. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Jake the dog's mom. Welcome to the stream. Alcohol would never be served at a mental health retreat. That is a fair point, but I don't think it was a mental health retreat though. It was literally just a couples retreat, so that's probably why it was served. But who knows? Either way, it's a good point to bring up. Deborah, welcome to Deborah Sparks. How are you? Hope you're good. I'm 70 years old and so glad I never got married. Lots of boyfriends though. Love grandma. You know when she said lots of boyfriends though. Grandma Debbie was getting busy in her time. Have you got a boyfriend currently, Debs? What number is he? What number is the boyfriend you with now? Let us know. Oh man. So, I got more jokes that I want to say right now, but I probably shouldn't. I probably shouldn't. Look at the bright side. Look at the bright side. At least you had boyfriends, unlike Bonnie Blue and Lily Phipps. At least you let them be. Okay, let me stop. I'm losing my Cookies and Cream's like, say it, because Cookies and Cream's so used to be always coming at her. She's like, nah, say it now. Someone else needs to get the roast, okay? No, I said it. At least they were boyfriends, you know what I mean? Anyway, let's just continue, okay? I need to calm down. I'm sorry, but once I get the giggles, that's me done. I'm done. Okay, Julia was done the moment that he gave his mom the key. That is true. He was thinking with wrong head. Wait, he was thinking with a wrong head? What do you mean, Shilly Shally? Let me know, please. I'm a therapist, not ICO. It's TV, not therapy. Oh, fair enough, Jake's dog's mom. Go Debbie. Gran is the vibe. Look at you. Pressure's gonna be like, listen, guys, I've come back now and I've got, you know, a list of my own. Thank you. Love Grandma Debbie to count too many. Love to count too many to count. I'm gonna start calling you Sapa to the female in the Sapa. Let's have a look here. Sophie said that she was bi. So what if Rob is? That's a fair point, to be fair. A very fair point, Miss Futterbutter. Welcome to the stream. First time seeing you. Hope you're good. Futterbutter. What a name. I hope I said the name. I hope I said it right. Unfortunately, Julia and Brandon are done. She's looking for attention from everyone else but her husband and doesn't find him sexually attractive. She's stringing him along until someone else comes. I'm rocking with that. I am rocking with that statement 100%. Let's play some more. For those people coming to the live stream, just so you know, whenever I do play the footage, I will cover up the video part and I only play the visual because of copyright. Yeah. But I'll show you a little bit of visual here and there.
Matt. Is that right, Jasmine?
Yes.
Matt is the father of your baby?
Yeah.
Well,
No.
you did not plan this at all?
No.
Okay, we are now on Gino, Jasmine, Sophie, Rob. Oh, we're just in Gino and Jasmine, okay? Let's just say that. This is where we are now, okay? And obviously Jasmine straight off the bat confirms the baby is Matt's. Okay, obviously something that we knew anyway, but we now have the confirmation straight off the bat that yes, you know, he is the father. Yes. Hugo, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Have they ever said that where Julia's divorced parents are expected to live? Julia's parents did divorce? I didn't know that. Oh, that's crazy. That is crazy. But that's a question though. That is a very good question. Where are they supposed to live? Julia is in a cage. She probably is. I agree that they are not compatible. He's dull and she's outgoing. Yeah, 100%. Here we go, guys. Some people get excited now. Here we go.
Really pushing Jasmine to have a baby, okay?
Yes.
Do you feel today, knowing that she is pregnant with another man's
Of
child?
course, it's heartbreaking. I mean, we were talking about having a child together, but she told me, no, I don't want to have a child with you.
Yeah.
And Rob,
Yeah.
you both
It's crazy though, isn't it, man? Like to hear that the woman that you married, that you brought to the States because you're a clown, the woman that you was paying like for God knows how many years because you're a clown, after all the money that you spent on her and all the work that you did to bring her to the States, she never gave you that one thing that you wanted, and that was a child. And then she meets a guy and gives him a child within like probably less than a year of knowing that dude. That is nasty work. That would sting hard. I can't imagine how much that hurt him and stung him. It's a calamity. Julia is playing the Jasmine game. I see what you mean. Yeah, not necessarily, but she's been branding for a while now in the States, so I don't know. I don't know about that one. Explain what you mean, though. Further explain what you mean, David Cool. And also, welcome to the stream. I know you've already been here, but like, it's my first time seeing your name, so what's going on? I didn't give you greetings, so yeah. I like to give people greetings, you know what I'm saying? If I miss you and then I see you again, Anyway, I was trying to add, like, Jasmine to my comment, but it was too long and didn't fit. Fair enough. Lex says, welcome to the stream, Lex. I can't believe she got pregnant after that surgery too. Oh, 100%. Let's not forget that. She's had so many surgeries that Gino paid for and Dane, and then she went off and got pregnant. Do you know what's crazy? She's going to want Matt or someone to pay her money to give her more so after she's given birth. You know what I mean? She's gonna want that mummy makeover real quick as well. So, you know, whether it's Matt or somebody else, they're gonna be paying money for her to be snatched again. She's basically another Larissa. That's what it is. You know what I mean? She's like Larissa and Angela Dean combined. That's what Jasmine is. She's them two put together. I don't anyone what anyone wait I don't anyone wait what I think you missed a word there, cookies and creams. I don't anyone wants to have a kid with Gino. Oh, I think you're supposed to put I doubt anyone wants to have a kid with Gino. I get it, you know, all correct, whatever. Maybe you're multitasking, but yeah, I get it. She was a sugar baby. Yes, she was. Just got here. What's going on, people? Welcome to the stream, Marty D. We're just having fun. That's what's going on here. That's what we're going on here. We've discovered that we've got our own version of Bonnie Blue and the Lily Flips in the chat today. Our own version of Sapa 2.0. Loud and Proud has been you know, rotating the mandem for about a good 70 years. Ah, dear. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Miss Deb, do you want to come show me a few tricks? No, I'm joking. I feel like you should hook up with Sapo. Yeah, I said, let's see who's learnt more things out of you two. Anyway, with that being said, Debbie's never gonna come back again. I tell you this now, Deb. Each time you come back to the live stream, I'm bringing it up every time. Cookies and cream, those are what I'm talking about. Once you expose yourself, it's game over. Anyway, where are we at now? Julia does not want a baby. It's obvious. I feel like Julia's probably like Jasmine. She just doesn't want a baby with Brandon. To be honest with you, I reckon if she got with someone else, she probably would have a kid. Yeah. It's 6:30 where I'm from. Okay, 6:30 a.m. Where you at? Where you at? Jasmine loved Gino, but it was a sexless marriage. God's grace. I don't know what you've been watching, but the fact that you're telling me that you actually genuinely believe that Jasmine actually loved Gino, I'm very concerned. Very concerned, to be honest with you. Because I remember the last season they were on, when Gino would try and kiss her, or they'll try, she'd always be like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I doubt it. And to be honest with you, for somebody who loves sex that much, I'm not convinced that Gino was ever given her, you know, I don't believe over the years they've been together, I doubt Gino slept with her that much, to be honest with you. She was just in love with the life that he was giving her, to be honest with you. Jasmine makes me sick. The baby I'm carrying as 18 hasn't what? The baby I'm carrying has T18. I think you've misspelled something here. And will not be born alive. Look at how she acts while pregnant. Gross. Yeah, listen, the way she acts is ridiculous, isn't it? My thoughts exactly. There you go. I think Julia would find someone else at the gym and have a baby with them, just like Jasmine. 100%. No, I'm 1000%. Listen, it wouldn't surprise me one bit. But it wouldn't be at the gym. It'd be one of those go-go clubs where she's doing the little dances. T18 is Tris. Okay, I have no idea what that is. But okay, cool. Fair enough. T18. At least now I know what it is. Well, I don't know what it is, but you know, yeah. She needed renovation. She knew before marriage that it was sexless. Exactly that, she knew it. Sorry, but still a bit tipsy. Damn, cookies and creams. You be getting wild out there. Hey. You must be having some sort of alcoholic beverage that tastes like cookies and has got the little addition of the cream from your man. Woo! Yep. Anyway, then she pretends to miss her kids in Panama. That's how I be feeling, though. That's how I be feeling. Chanel Green, welcome to the stream. Hope you are good. I hope you're good. Prayers for you. Oh, wait. You're currently pregnant now, Christine, are you saying? I thought you were pregnant. So you're pregnant now. If you're pregnant now, listen, best of luck, okay? Really hope it works. I really hope everything goes well, all right? Let's have a look here. Jasmine needs to remember beauty is only skin deep. Ugly goes all the way to the bone. Loved Grandma Deb. Fair enough. That's a fair point. I don't know if anyone can beat Sarper's body count. I still feel like his body count was fabricated, to be honest with you. I still don't know if it's real, but you know. 6 a.m. in San Francisco Bay Area. Okay. Okay, Judy and Jasmine have the right to choose their baby daddies, but Jasmine did. Gino did. Gino dirty, and Julia probably too. I hear you. Toasty, welcome to the stream. You are not late to the party. You're here just in time. I have to admit, though, she is very pretty. Wait, she is a very pretty pregnant lady. Too bad it doesn't show on the inside. Well, there we go. D-Man Johnson, how you doing? I hope you're here to behave yourself, Mr. Nasty. Molly Ann, how are you? Jay said they've only been intimate 8 to 9 times the entire relationship. Well, there you go. There you go. How the hell does Julia work a go-go bar, but Brandon wouldn't even let her work at the gym? Well, there you go. Matt is just Gino with hair. Put a hat on that baby and people think Gino would be the father. Facts. Let's get into some more of this tell-all.
Both told Gino that he would regret his decision to learning what we have just learned. What would you say to Gino?
I just knew that this was all a plan for Jasmine to be able to be with Matt. And to do with how do I get to be with Matt?
I couldn't care less about his opinion.
So here's the thing. First of all, she says I could not care less about his opinion, which is fine, but it was the host that asked for the opinion. Just you know, like, you know what I mean? Like, the opinion. Miss Robertson literally said, hey, Florin, Rob, what's your opinion? So, whether you care about it or not, you was going to hear it. That's just that. You know what I'm saying? So, they're at Sarper the checker. I need to see Matt again now. Let's have a look here. I still don't understand how Gino was going to get her pregnant when he won't sleep with her. Exactly that. Look at the concept on her face. Oh, I see it. What a time to freeze frame, eh?
He take accountability
For what?
for my marriage not working.
So you take accountability.
I just
So you
keep
take accountability.
kissing
Explain yourself to me.
myself to you.
Maybe
and
you should explain
nice,
yourself to the world.
nice,
Great cheating
because
wife.
you are a clown.
And here it goes. She says you are a clown. And then what does Rob say in response? This is when shit escalates. Let's get into it.
Okay, you are a freaking clown.
Yeah, and you're a
That's
pregnant
what
whore.
you are. No!
What?
Please, Jasmine.
What, Jasmine?
Okay, guys.
It's okay.
okay.
It's okay. No, it's okay.
Dun dun dun. Damn. You know, if I'm that baby, years later, I just happened to stumble across a clip of my mother being on 90 Day Fiance, and I see her throw something at someone whilst I was pregnant. No, whilst I was in her stomach. I wonder how that would make me feel. Yeah. Because, you know, you never know what damage or what harm Jasmine could be doing to her child right now. You know, by getting that angry, by getting that worked up. I mean, things to think about there, right? Well, for Jasmine to think about, but she didn't. I'm seeing a whole lot of different people today, man. This is fantastic. Maybe I should come live earlier. Often. Jasmine cares. That's why she got so pissed. Oh, 100%. And welcome to the stream, by the way, Athena. That's 2 marriages that have not worked, Jasmine. Can't wait for Jasmine to abandon this kid with Matt. I mean, listen, you never know. Bear in mind, she's already got a child on the spectrum. If this child is also on the spectrum, you never know. Rob gets low. Hey. Slow it down and calm it down. I don't think that haircut does any justice to Rob, honestly. I mean, listen, I don't know. I could care less, to be honest with you. Rob ain't lying, though. Isaac, welcome to the stream. No, you're right. He's not lying. I just can't with the purple velvet tux my guy thinks is Prince. If he still had the long hair, he would have literally looked like Prince, to be fair. You're not messing about. Kept the long hair, lost a little bit more weight. Yeah, he's Prince all over. Jasmine's not used to being challenged on her BS. Facts. And welcome to the stream, Eric. She jumped up so far she forgot she was pregnant. You think she forgot? Well, I mean, you know what's interesting though, to be fair, saying that? Something comes up after this, so hold on a minute. Hold that thought, to be fair, Dominic. A pregnant woman should never behave that way. Facts. Save wildlife. Welcome to the stream. Vanny, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Rob has no respect for women. The stress could have been dangerous for the baby. Facts. Toasty was living vicariously through Rob watching the tell. I think a lot of people was. Did anyone else think Gino resembled Squidward from SpongeBob SquarePants when Jasmine walked out? You know, I don't like Squidward, but I don't want to shame him like that. Protect Squidward at all costs, man. Nobody deserves to be compared to Gino. That's all I want to say. Right, I have a feeling that she does worse behind closed doors, the poor baby. Do you know what though? Listen, babe, if you're behaving like this on camera, Lord knows what you do behind closed doors. So that's a very good point. Just because Jasmine is pregnant, she shouldn't be getting a pass. Facts. Anyone tamper with Darcy threw the shoe at Jesse, or Jesse when she threw the shoe at Coty? This show needs new writers. Yeah, it's basically copy and paste, isn't it? You're right there. Very, very right there. I've been watching you for a while. Just subscribe there. Okay, fair enough. Well, happy that you finally caught a live stream. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. I'm not sure if her kids are on the spectrum, but one of them can't talk. I think it's a deeper disorder. Oh, okay, fair enough. I just heard that it was on the spectrum, but I could be wrong. Her hormones got the worst out of her. I'm not a woman, so I don't know. Maybe yes. Some women think they can talk anyway to a man without any pushback. It reminds me of when Thias' friend went at John and clapped back. So when she threw a drink at him, oh yeah, that is true. Jasmine has some behavioral issues. Her belly came out so quickly and it looked so perfectly round. What if she's faking her pregnancy? I'm gonna go with the pregnancy's rule though. I'm gonna go with the pregnancy rule. You know, I don't think she's faking the pregnancy, to be honest with me. But let's play some more.
What the f is wrong with him? Say it in my face.
I just did.
Idiot that sell your pictures online and stuffing your ass with butt plugs. What is wrong with you? Say it in my face.
I just did.
Mother.
You have a bastard child. You standing there talking to me.
Selling his ass in gay pornography.
You know what though? She's out there basically calling him out for taking pictures of himself and put them online and saying that you're doing gay pornography. Robert's response says, well, I don't know where have you seen me actually be intimate with a man? Like, where are these videos of me, you know, doing something with the man? And to be fair, it's a fair point, to be fair, because Robert's obviously taking pictures of himself for OF, for men to pay for. But I mean, first of all, I've never seen any of the pictures that have been online because I've never looked for them, because why the hell would I? But I've never heard anyone tell me that they have seen images or videos of Rob actually being physical with another man. So if he's taken, so if he has not been physical with another man and it's only pictures of, you know, and videos of him basically just playing by himself, that doesn't make him gay, does it now? It makes him a very desperate businessman that's willing to do whatever he wants, whatever it takes to earn some money, no matter who the audience is. That's what it comes down to, doesn't it? Doesn't make him gay. You know, but to be honest with you, the fact that she's coming at him the way she's coming at him is weird to me, because Jasmine's all about the LGBT plus, I think, community, right? She's friends with Nikki Exotica. She's all about pride, So I'm a bit confused why she's coming at Rob the way she's coming at him. You know what I mean? Like, somebody explain to me, like, why is she coming at him as if, like, doing the gay stuff is a bad thing per se? You know, she's coming at him as if he's done something wrong, you know? It'd be different if she said, oh, why don't you just admit that you're gay? But instead of saying that, she's like shaming you for doing gay porn. But then that's contradicted to, you see what I'm saying? I don't know, but let me see what you folks are saying in the comment section. I agree, Jasmine has been bad, but not this bad. Death to hormones. Fair enough. 9 Day Terror is literally the Jerry Springer show. Listen, I see what you're saying there, Aska. I hope I said him right. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Damn, she aired him out. Yikes. I think she saw her pregnancy as a protection herself like she could do or say what she wants, but if anyone defends themselves back, how dare they, cause she's pregnant. I agree with that. Jasmine's the kind of person that would do that kind of foolery. Some bellies are just round. With my twins, with my twins look like a beach ball. Also got a giant boob. A beach ball. Has anyone ever had triplets in the building? You know what I'm saying? What's your stomach like? Does it look like a beach ball as well? Like, you know what I mean? Does it look like a planet? Like, what's going on here? Jasmine is just projecting because she's an OF or so also. Everything she's complaining about, she does. You see what I'm saying? Like, what a hypocrite. Jasmine thought she was spilling tea, but that info, I know the info is old. It's not new. It's not new at all. Both embarrassing. I agree with that one. She's trying to hurt his ego because he hurt hers. Facts. And she failed. It was annoying her even more that she couldn't hurt his ego. That's why she kept going. She's acting like that because each tell-all needs that person. Yeah, but the thing is though, why would you want to be that person if you're pregnant? Because we've had tell-alls before. Look at Tiger Lily, right? Adnam had to be that person, right? But the whole time, she was there just keeping it cool, calm and collected. She said a few things here and there, but she just sat there pregnant and just, you know what I'm saying? Look at Emily. When Emily was on there too, you know? Obviously, she wasn't that person, but she was there just keeping it sensible. So we've had other, you know, pregnant customers in the past who've come on, you know, and they've still behaved accordingly. So, like, yo, there is no excuse for this woman. Do you know what I mean? And to be fair, the fact that she's pregnant and she may have chose to be that person says a lot about her as well, doesn't it now? Think on that and let me know your thoughts, please. Funny how the women rallied around Jasmine being pregnant. Wonder how they'd feel if the men knocked another woman up. Oh yeah, 100%. Facts. If it had been Gino that had got someone else pregnant, the conversation would have been so different. So I agree with that. She knew Sophie wouldn't back him, so extra reason to go on the rob. Oh yes, 100%. It's funny because Natalie said that she's gonna come for Sophie. So where was he? Maybe that's next week, but hey. Does it look like a planet? You never know. Isn't her mom religious though? I have no idea. Tiger Lily was a puppet string the whole time. That's what she wanted. Oh yeah, 100%. Either way, I'm just saying that she didn't behave in a way that would put her baby in danger. That's just my point about it, just what I'm saying. Also, what happened to the narrative that Jasmine's mom was sick with cancer? Oh, what? I don't remember that. And welcome to the stream, by the way, Kyra. I didn't know that. Is you all remember that, or is it just you? I don't know. Does anybody else know about that storyline? Because I don't know nothing about that. Pregnancy definitely played a role, magnifying her anger issues. Oh yeah, listen, I'm not saying it didn't, but but I feel like that's an insult to every woman out there who doesn't allow their pregnancy to define how they're going to behave if it means endangering their child. There's a lot of women out there that, you know, will rein it in because they don't want to, you know, cause harm to or destruct to their child. You see what I'm saying? They don't want to do anything that's going to put them in a position to lose a child. You see what I'm saying? So it's all about priorities, isn't it? And I just feel like, yeah, priorities is not, it's clearly, this was not the priority for her, if you know what I mean. Where are we now? Jasmine took Gino's FU money and Eglin left the room. That was their deal from the get-go. She sold him an illusion and he bought every bit of it until he had a bad awakening. To be honest with you, I think Gino and Jasmine both sold each other dreams that they both didn't live up to be honest with you. If that therapist didn't tell Jasmine about her own personal open marriage, I don't think Jasmine would be pregnant right now. That therapist ruined their marriage, which therapist can, wait, what? Which can therapists even, well, I think I'm going to say what therapists even tell you that. I think I'm going to say what therapists even tell you that. I mean, to be honest with you, I think regardless of whether the therapist said it or not, I still feel like this outcome would have still happened because Jasmine was already involved. She was already involved with Matt clearly before the show. And she was clearly already smashing that guy. She was riding him up. You know what I mean? They were going to the gym, quickly going into the bar. Remember, they were going to the gym and then they were going to the cafe across the road as well. Listen, I'm telling you now, she's been bending over for Matt since God knows when. They've been doing it in his car. They've been doing it in the cafe bathroom. They've been doing it in the gym toilets. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, the baby was coming no matter what. It was just a matter of when it was going to happen. Maybe it wouldn't have happened in this timeline, but it would have happened. Don't get it twisted now. You ain't telling me otherwise. I'm fully convinced that I know Jasmine is all about. I know Jasmine's obviously got OF page, but I'm fully convinced some of those videos that she used to put a post on her Instagram of her doing her deep squats were literally just for Matt. I'm gonna lie to you. Let's have a look here. Her extreme reaction is typical of a narcissist when they're backed into a corner. Exactly that, Molly Ann. Exactly that. Let me play some more though. Let me play some. I've had this pause for a minute now. You guys are doing so well with the comments, man. I love it.
Gay. I don't know about no gay pornography. I don't know.
You're pregnant. We don't want you to get your blood pressure up.
I just want to clarify that Robertson over here literally says to her that you're pregnant and we don't want you to, you know. So instead of listening to that statement, she said he's an arsehole. So this goes back to the comment that was made before. I think Precious made it about how Jasmine forgot that she was pregnant. Like in this moment in time, you're being told that, hey, you're pregnant, you need to calm it down. And she doesn't even care to listen to that. The fact that somebody told her that and she ignored it is crazy work. Now remember, she gets told this right now, but then what happens later on? Let's get into
Waiting all week just to try to talk about me because she knew I was coming for her ass.
How's she gonna hide that she's pregnant by her side guy?
He's trying to like piss you off.
Yes.
Like,
Damned if I stand there and let this goofy bitch talk to me.
Yeah, thanks. And I appreciate your support, so thank you.
Gino is one of the biggest losers of all time. The way he's sitting there. And I appreciate you, man. Thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah, thanks. He just called your ex-wife a goofy hoe. And then Gino then says,
Thank you for that.
I'm not gonna.
Everybody can come and attack me, but no one knows what I endure in my marriage.
shut the hell up with this in Jordan marriage. You chose to stay with this man all these years. You cannot tell me someone that is as loud and as crazy as this woman was gonna stay in a relationship unless there was a benefit. This whole playing the narrative, you just don't know what I enjoyed. You just don't know what he did to me. Acting like you couldn't have left him at any given time. And also, what about the headaches that you gave him? Don't, like, the way she's playing as if only he gave her headaches. You gave him headaches too. Ah, hypocrites. Hypocrites.
Loser, she's a manipulator,
and Jasmine is a hoe.
That was the scene. Gino, look at Gino, oh my honey. Jasmine is a hoe. Jasmine is a hoe. Gino, like, this guy is such a child. Does it make you feel good? Does it make you feel good sitting there just to call it, like, come on. Whoa, Gino, maybe if you slept with her, she wouldn't have been a hoe. But hey, man, like, yeah, anyway. I feel like a lot of words are taken out of context, but it is what it is. Gino's acting like she was out there sleeping with a whole bunch of men. It was one dude, man. Don't worry about it. Anyway. Gino would have never made it to tell, oh, I had gotten someone else pregnant. He'd be in hospital or in the grave. That's a fair point, to be fair. Carly S, welcome to the stream. It seems like Jasmine has to always have every bit of attention on her, or she throws a tantrum, or a shoot in her case. Her behavior is disgusting. Facts. I thought all the therapists were clowns. Facts. Yes, her mum had breast cancer. They said, oh, okay, I don't remember that. Listen, Wendy, at least you're here now, though, okay? You know, you should be moving mad with the notifications. I wonder if Jasmine's temper is the reason she doesn't have custody of the boys. That is a very, very good question, to be fair. Very good question. We really need more details on what happened with that, because we've never had any other details regarding that, have we now? Does this behavior not affect the immigration? It's actual mental. It doesn't. I don't believe it does anyway. Unless Gino files for it, you know what I mean, or reports it, should I say? It doesn't mean anything. And even then, it may not. Now, Jasmine was already with Matt. The therapist gave her the perfect excuse. Facts. I heard Rob was trying to send her packing to Panama. He probably was. The therapist said in between the sheets, this is not what she considers ethnical monogamy. Yeah, that therapist is very inconsistent, but she's not a therapist. She's just useless, isn't she now? That's what I was thinking. Some type of confidentiality breach, or they weren't real therapists to begin with. I mean, I think most people would say that the therapists were never real therapists to begin with, to be honest with you. That baby is gym made. Yeah, that baby is made in the gym. Probably 100% is gonna come out. Ooh. Jasmine uses whatever excuse she thinks she can get away with. She's Latina. She has daddy abandonment issues. She was bullied. Now because she's pregnant. Okay, I hear you. Okay, conspiracy time, says D-Man Johnson 3. I can't say that. I'll get cancelled so badly, but damn, I am not thinking the truth. How can you say conspiracy time and then not tell us the conspiracy? Oh, you're useless, man. No, no backbone. Exactly, no backbone. See, Fallon said you got no backbone. Listen, thank you for being me, Kara. Come on now. Embarrassing. He was his security. Jasmine abused Gino. Listen, they probably, but I think they both abuse each other, to be honest with you. While in an argument in Panama, Gino even called her a whore once. Oh, did he? Oh, he probably did, to be fair. I just don't remember it, but that fits the profile of who Gino is. Jasmine is definitely abusive like Angela. Yep, that's how Gino met Jasmine on the Sugar Babe website, being a hoe. Oh, Athena, that's a good point, though. You know what I mean? Because it's a very good point. I mean, he found on the Sugar Baby website. Why is he surprised? Exactly that. Shouldn't be surprised. Gino is a parrot repeating whatever nonsense they're all yelling at his wife. Pathetic. Pathetic. I'll repeat that for you right there. Jasmine reminds me of Shekinah's husband. I can't remember his name. I don't know who he was. I can't remember. I have no idea. KL, I'm just going to call you the Wanderer. Welcome to the stream. I don't feel bad for Gino. No one should. Although Rob was defending Gino, but Rob was doing too much and making it about himself instead of Gino. Fact, I agree with that one itself. Got to head out or film. All film for my Greg and John video for today. Have a good one, man. Okay, have a good one too. I remember a fan commenting that. Wait, I remember a fan commenting they thought Gino was on the spectrum. I'm wondering that myself. I mean, people. I mean, it's always gonna be a question, isn't it? It's always gonna be a question. Look at her reaction at the drop of a dime here, and you think she never clocked Gino or was a victim in this marriage? See what I'm saying, Hugo? Come on now. Mary says the oldest boy is Jasmine's stepson, and grandma has custody of the youngest. Okay. So one is her son, one is not. Okay, cool. Susie Beach says, Jasmine, welcome to the stream, Susie. Jasmine has one child, and her mother has custody of the second child. And his ex, yeah, same thing was here. Yes. Gino said that he has receipts and that will make Matt cry. Yeah, I remember when he said that. Well, yeah, I'm waiting for those. Anybody else think it's weird that all cast members provided baby photos for Beneath the Sheets except Jasmine? Except Jasmine, she doesn't have any. Weird. She said that she set her room on fire as a kid. Oh, I see what you mean. Is it weird that all cast members have pictures of themselves as kids or as babies, but Jasmine doesn't? And Jasmine said that she set her room on fire as a kid. So basically, Jasmine is the kid from Orphan. That's all I got from that one itself in particular. But anyway, let's continue.
And she finessed you. Booker is right here.
Guys, she's pregnant. Like, you know.
I don't give a. She's so manipulative and so conniving. She knew what that.
The amount of energy that Rob is putting into this is very, very concerning.
I don't think she could do. And all the girls is like,
guys.
Ooh-wee. And then there was round 2, and the shoe was thrown at Rob again. But you know what's so disappointing? Let's get into it.
Guys.
Break this so she keep throwing it at me, and I can't do about it. That bitch does that online and had a lot of following, and we were posting together. My first 10,000 followers on socials were all homosexual.
The fact that Rob thinks he's tough for trying to break a shoe is hilarious.
I want to make it crystal clear. There is no throwing anything at each other. Those actions will lead to a removal, and please.
You know what I found interesting? Why did she make the point about the shoe and the name calling now? So Jasmine got a chance to throw a shoe at Rob more than once, for them to say, "Oh, we will not condone this. Others you removed." That warning should have been put out there at the very beginning. Dear. Jasmine, the first person to make it about Rob and not Gino. She deflected to fight him rather than face Gino properly. That is a fair point. Thought that was very weird. Not a single baby picture. Oh dang. So Jasmine has been crazy since childhood. Probably. Jasmine is definitely the devil playing with fire. Setting ish ablaze. Listen, that's how it feels. Robin's a chill, I agree. If the oldest boy was her stepson, then her new baby having a disorder wouldn't be a concern. I'm not sure if I believe Mary. I mean, listen, I don't know. TLC failed on safety. Oh, 100%. They failed on safety so much in that one there. Youngest on the spectrum and non-verbal. Okay. He couldn't even break the shoe. I know. He's trying to break the shoe. He couldn't even do it. It's just embarrassing for him, isn't it? It was good to see Rob bat for Gino. Too many guys throw each other under the bus on the show. Yeah, but like, I agree, but he was too invested. I would say that. Nonetheless, though, it has been a good live stream, ladies and gentlemen, okay? I am now going to have to part ways with you lovely folks. I've actually been here longer than I anticipated. But we made it approaching that hour mark. But thank you so much for coming through. I know it's earlier than normal, but to be fair, though, a lot of you folks did come in. I feel like maybe doing a live early is probably better than later, because I felt like, you know, a lot of you folks actually, I don't know, even though it started very slowly, I feel like more people were able to make it to the live stream earlier. I don't know, but either way though, I'll be going live at random times. I'm just weird. I'm just strange like that. But nonetheless though, have a great day, okay? And yeah, look after yourselves, you lovely folks. And I'll catch you guys in the in one of my uploads. And hold on a minute, what's going on here? There we go. Anyway, I'm done. I'm out. Thank you so much for your time. Peace.